Hello, hello, are we live? Welcome everyone back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. There's lots of games that I am streaming on the channel lately, and this is probably one of the most important ones that I'm doing because we are about to hit a turning point with this series, okay? This series, I mean, we've come a long way. Can we just, I'm still with the QOTD from the last stream, but let's see what the budget. I don't know what to put for today's QOTD, guys. Help me out here. I'll tell you what is the best question with the answer just Monica? I think that's a pretty interesting one. What's the best question with the answer just Monica? I'll put that on the break screen too. No particular reason, you know, just kind of throwing it out there. No particular reason I chose that name or that phrase, you know. Really genuinely just was asking, you know, what's the best question with that answer, I guess. We'll do it the reverse. Anyway, let me select DDLC Plus. Hello? Is it working? It's working! Right. I actually want to reset the game. Because I'm reminding you guys every time I play this game, when I launch it, we get this weird sequence. Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. I don't know what all this stuff means. It's probably just like computery tech stuff. It doesn't matter. But we are Root. Our name is Root. And there's something mighty sus going up here. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is with the whole metaverse thing. But, like, we've come quite a long way into this game now. We are currently at 56% data collection. We've unlocked most of the music in the game. We've unlocked almost every single wallpaper, almost every single poem, almost every single CG, a few of the backgrounds and sketches, one promo, none of the secrets. We actually got some mail from Ive Laster, which we talked about last time, which is very interesting. He's on leave. He's telling the group to contact Ravi if you need to schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results from my return? What is this data collection all about? Who is collecting data on what? Let me just play, let's play the next track on the list. We've gone the files. We've already looked through all of these files, and I've got a list somewhere of all the things in there which I haven't unlocked yet. And then there's the side stories. The really important part of DDLC, in my opinion, the side stories. We've played through Trust, Understanding, Respect, and Balance. And we've only got 2 left. We're going to be doing some reflection today, guys. We're going to launch straight into Reflection Part 1. We're going to take... You know what? I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go to the original DDLC first. Because we're almost done with this. In the original DDLC, there are obviously different decisions you can make and different choices that can affect your game. And this right here is the last one. All we've got to do right now is write a poem for Natsuki. Alright? We've done the Yuri route. We've done the Sayori route. I'm not picking the right ones. We just want to pick... For fuck's sake, I'm so bad at this. Let me start again. All we want to do right now... All we want to do right now... All we want to do right now... All we want to do right now is write a poem for Natsuki. It's... Right, that's got to be Natsuki. Natsuki's all the short words, because she's short. Right, here we go. Oh my god. Dude, I'm actually not getting it. I've got to really focus. What are the Natsuki words? Right, you know what, guys? All we got to do is one more poem, and then we'll get the Natsuki CG. Okay, and like all the... We have to choose Natsuki for something else actually, but if we write this poem, we'll also get more like dialogue and stuff to finish off and cap off the original DDLC. Matt, what am I thinking right now? What was I going to ask? How are you? You asked that a lot, I don't know. Am I supposed to read your minds? But yeah, hello DJ, hello Nick, hello Platty, thank you for joining. You feel like someone's watching you and I got no privacy. Is that a song lyric or like are you... Is there a problem, Platty? Is the computer staring back? Is there something she knows? Guys, I cannot write a poem for Natsuki. Natsuki is honestly the last person I would pick in this game for anything. And right now, I don't know what to do. I'm really stuck. I got the first 2 down, but this third one, I want you to write the poem for me, guys. You write the poem. Everyone pick a word. Pick a word. First word I pick. Just everyone pick a word right now. Pick one of the words on screen. Where are the curse shades? Fine. Alright, if you insist. I'll get the curse shades. Hold on. Guys, look, it's the funny shades that I always wear when I do the funny. Put them on and just... now I'm gonna make a joke about my penis. This is very funny. Very funny gamer moment. Guys, help, I am in critical condition. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna sit back and relax for this stream because I don't know what to do. How does this look weird? Because it feels weird. What is this? Okay, first of all, big headphones. Second of all, I've got so much hair, dude. Those both look terrible. This looks terrible. I'm gonna roll with it because I don't care. Come on, guys, pick a word. Any word. Alright, I know that one's Natsuki. You get a bonus. Everyone pick a word. Pick a word. Boop, breathe, time, question, sugar, skipping, sunset, blanket, ambient, candy. Come on, pick a word. See, even when this game's not being a psychological horror, I actually really like hanging out, especially here. It's very peaceful. It's away from, you know, the club and the girls. It's just in my room, chilling. Relaxing music. It gets a bit fun, but yeah. Candy. Candy it is. Come on, pick another one. Quicker. Platty, that sounds mighty sus. Go check it out though. Enjoy that. Sure, it'll be great. I know that blanket was for the previous one. Come on, guys, pick a word. Man, is the latency really that bad? The stream is set to low latency, man. The delay should be more than 30 seconds. It shouldn't be more than 12 seconds. Is it really that bad? Hold on a second. I'm going to switch to this. And we'll switch back. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like 7 seconds. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, it's like 10 seconds at most. Come on, guys. There we go. Here we go. We're getting it now. Party. Parfait. Come on. Despise, dazzle, vertigo, night and cheer, doki doki, contamination, raindrops, and restricted brain cloud. Why'd you start at 0? Haha. I don't know. But why did I start at 0? Well, you don't count 1 second. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I start at 0? Wait, I'm confused. It's in part of the Mr. Mount universe, yeah. Getting sidetracked. Come on, pick a word, guys. We're trying to seduce Natsuki. I think you guys are picking all the right ones here. What does Natsuki like? Dazzle. Zero, 1. Yeah, you start counting at 0, don't you? Because you don't you count the start of the second, not the end of the second. You don't go 1. You go 0, 1, 2, 3. Is that not how it's done? Whatever. It's got a notification from Tumblr. What's Lucy shared on there this time? The universe looks cringe. Be proud of being cringe, even you won't know. I don't know what happened with that one. Sorry guys, I'm just seeing something out of context here. Family! This isn't going too well, is it? Sorry, I'm kind of slow responding now. Come on. Quickly, guys. Quick as you can. As soon as you see the words. There's like 10 seconds of latency, so I shouldn't need to be waiting more than maybe 15. Unless you're typing a word, but you know it's not going to be one of these words. Jumpy, here we go. Yes! Thank you. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Sparkle. Thank you, Libby. Sticky. Sorry, DJ, too slow. To be honest, I think DJ would call it right because those were the Natsuki words. I legit don't know which one's Natsuki words, guys. Help me out, please. Shopping, maybe? Holiday. Guys, we've had too many Sayori words. Let's start over. Let's actually do this. Natsuki words, okay? Go. Natsuki words, chat, go. Which one? I'm gonna put my mouse over what I think is a Natsuki word. No, none of these are Natsuki words. I have no idea. I might just have to take the L and just pick one randomly. Come on. If you can't pick, I'll pick one. Because I'm actually not sure. None of these Natsuki words are in Cage. Alright. Alright, try again. I think there's a few here. I think this is definitely Natsuki. You've never played DDLC? Guys, I forgot to mention, warning, this game is not suitable for younger viewers. If you or someone you know... What am I saying? I think that's an Natsuki word as well. If you are under the age of 13 or are easily disturbed, please do not watch this stream. This is not suitable for you. Parents, if your little kids are watching this stream, please get them off it. This is for adults, this stream. This is not an 18 plus stream, it's a 13 plus stream. It's a 13 plus stream. Dependent. Let's say 15 plus. Let's find a good middle. Bonnie. See, Livy knows what's up. Livy's got it. Oh, it's got to be that one. No question. I'm not even going to ask you guys to vote on that one. Alright, go on, pick. I think that's going to be Natsuki. I'm guessing here. You know what I mean, Platty. Yeah. No, you don't have to walk out. Rainbow! No, that was Sayori. I'm gonna stop listening to Livy. Livy's getting all of these because she's reacting to them as quickly. I'll give the next one to someone else. Come on, guys. I think that one. I think there are several here which are definitely Sayori. I mean, Natsuki. So far, we've only had, like, one that's not Natsuki. Fair enough. Livy, if you are confident, do pick. I don't care if it's one person leading this. I want chat to pick. Come on. Alright, I think I'm just gonna skip to the next one. Hold on. Oh, I'm stretching. Waterfall. DJ's going waterfall. Let's hear waterfall. That is Natsuki! Thank you, DJ. Nice one. Alright, let's speed this up. I'll pick every other one. Sugar. Yes. Right, your turn. That's definitely DJ said sticky earlier. Yeah. Party was a Natsuki word earlier. It's not party. Okay. I'll stop skipping. I think skipping is a Natsuki word though. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. This is actually on the beat. This is not seconds. I'll give you more time because this is delayed like 10 seconds. Man, if only I could have like ultra low latency. Pout! If you go for pout, pout is correct. Oh, definitely bubbles. I'm not even gonna like question out on those bubbles. Alright guys, which one? I think that's a Natsuki word. Skipping? Not on this one, but yeah, I feel like I'm spamming. No, you're not, Livy! Quickly guys, we gotta get this done with. You're not spamming, I'm asking you. If I ask chat to spam, I mean, we can make an exception. Besides, like, there's no I'm not missing any messages. If it is, that's definitely a Natsuki word. That, I think. Okay, it's not that one. I think that's a Natsuki word. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? 5 more words to go. You guys have given me a real helping hand here. I definitely would have missed some of these. Lol. Don't sweat it, guys. You're not spamming, okay? You're not. This is what spamming looks like. What you guys are doing. This is what spamming looks like. Okay, I can't do it very well because I'm on mobile. But like, you get the idea. This is spamming. Alright, this is what spamming looks like. That's my example spam. See, that's what spamming looks like. Exactly. Nick's got it. That's what you shouldn't be doing. That's what you're not doing. Alright, strawberry it is. Alright, kiss is definitely Natsuki. Ooh, I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? Love? I will keep that in mind. Sorry, I keep going over them just as you guys are catching up. I'm really not sure which one I should pick here. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. Giggle? Is that one? That one is on here. Hey! Livy, are you like a Natsuki stan or something? Like, you know these really well. You're just good at this game. I know that's Natsuki. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you pick the last one. And it doesn't have to be for Natsuki, it can be anything. You guys pick the last one. Thank you, DJ. Anything. Anyone you want. Livy definitely knows the characters well, I think. I'm impressed. Yeah, what's it gonna be? Kawaii! Kawaii it is. Oh wait, there's one more after that. Man, everyone's saying kawaii. You guys are spot on. You guys know what's up. I'm not saying it's Whirlwind. I think this is pretty likely. I think that has to be Natsuki. Maybe that one as well. Anime! Classy coming in with the anime? Yeah. DJ's just like, what everyone else is saying. I can't type this out, man. I'm not quick enough. I'm on mobile. It's fiddly. Yeah. DJ's won it again. But anyway. So yeah, were you, practicing piano? Oh yeah. Right, I can't remember where we're up to. Blah, 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 blah. Determination, passion. No, we're talking about the, festival. Sayori has depression. My shades are on. Oh, yeah, we're talking about Sayori because she's, like, rubbing her eraser up and down the desk, and I'm talking to Monica like, Mummy Monica, please help me out. Also, I just realized that was new Natsuki dialogue that we just skipped. So what happens? So, what did we just miss? But yeah, there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. So Natsuki approaches us. Hey, you, huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry. I'm not worried, I was just, so yeah. So she wants us to read the manga, and yeah, we're gonna read the manga. So you just can't get started now, I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, that made me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like, how did I do the voices? Assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably just making it seem like a big deal. And it's just thinking about Sayori, is that all? Sayori? Fucking anime overreaction. Classic. Thinking about her? Yeah, she was pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki excels. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Yeah, well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she told me. Maybe it's not right for you to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about it, it'll be a lot more obvious. Man, this dialogue is boring as fuck. Oh, I thought I was fiddling with this book. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't have the wrong idea, I think. We've just been friends for a long time. I'm just gonna read the dialogue like a normal human being instead of like an anime person. We're just gonna see if that's how it doesn't affect and makes it less cringe. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so. I was not! Jeez, you're fine, let's hurry and get started already. We just spent like 10 minutes talking about nothing. I hate these conversations. Okay, so some time passes. You know, we read some manga. You know, we take each other's clothes off in the closet. It's all good. So yeah, we share the poems. Everything's back to normal. Okay, no CG there because the next CG is in a different decision. Let's obviously talk to Natsuki first and see what she has to say about her poem. Let's see! You're certainly enthusiastic today. That is unlike her. That is weird. I told you Natsuki is my favourite out of the Dokis, didn't I? Did you? I didn't know that. Why Natsuki? She's like the worst character in this game. I'm not even joking. I don't like Natsuki. She's so unlikable. It's as if they deliberately designed her to be unlikable, which I think is what they did, because Natsuki's whole thing. I'm really not sure, but it's kind of like, her gig is kind of like, don't judge a book by its cover and whatnot. So it's like they designed her to be as unlikable as possible, in order to make her the best she can possibly be. You're certain with you said today? Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course! I just had to put you in place for a little bit. It's not like, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? that'd be such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki, you're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? This is insecurity right here, guys. This is definitively insecurity. What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? Look, it's okay not to be the number one. I don't even know who is the number one, to be honest. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. That's probably it. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. That's absolutely false. That is like, no, that's completely, it doesn't work like that. Right? Matthew, please just tell me you like my poems. Please, Matthew, please. Just like, you know the fucking, Wojak? It's like the sobbing Wojak. Please, Matthew. I don't care. Sorry, I'll take this seriously. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I really need to hear that from someone. You egotistical little shit. I'm dehydrated. My bottle will be empty. Damn, this man's emptying bottles. Everyone, we've reached a water chat point. What's the water chat point? I want everyone to take a sip. I know you are stupid, but there's a reason I've never shared my poems before this, Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. Ugh. She's literally like the 14-year-old white girl in school. Like, she's the definitive 14-year-old white girl. Oh, man. What's the point in sharing my poems? People just laugh and say, that's so cute. Just like you, Natsuki. She doesn't want to be cute. But nobody understands that. That's what I really have when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. My arm. My leg. This broken body. All the suffering. All the pain. What was it for in the end? Can you just imagine? Just like a speech. 2 liter bottle! Man, Nick, you must be like needing to piss by now. That's insane, dude. You've got an incredible hydration tolerance. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. My space wasn't working. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem in my own hands and relatively grid. Post it flat in the dirt. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I don't want to read the history. Skip the line there. I gently grabbed the poem in my own hands. She relaxes her grip now. Place felt that to smooth out the wrinkle spinning. Don't read it! Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatched the poem back from the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems. You have to read this one, okay? The funny thing is, Natsuki, your poems are actually the one thing I like about you. The one thing you're genuinely very good at, and I think you could make a career out of this. But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true, the first one wrong person didn't mention it, but I know you're better now. It's wrong for Yuri and... sorry guys, my bad. It's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers, and Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she needs to focus on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I never thought about how hard it is. Why is she still scowling? Sorry if I was part of the problem, I understand now. You're accusing someone of that. I'm not seeing you doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces to now send her poem on the potato. You can read it, just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, fine, chill out. Okay, here we go. So, I believe this poem changes since this is the third Natsuki route. It's a love poem about us, the player, now, because we've gone the Natsuki route. So let's give it a read. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at... Wait, what? Am I having a stroke? Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim... Wait, what? My looking is a little more forward because you look. That doesn't make any grammatical sense. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. When I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little dearer because you think of me. Because you, something... Yeah, because you. Okay, that was actually kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. Clearly communication. My leg! Oh, DJ F. No cap. This man's grabbing extra bottles, no cap. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. This is where we make out. Ugh. No, it's not like that. I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Like the thing in my pants. Pulls out glue stick. I guess I'm not used to hearing you say nice things. You're not really a nice person, so... don't just say that, dummy. Ugh. Ugh, I feel uncomfortable now. Ugh. You guys wanna know something? You wanna know something? My actual girlfriend calls me dummy on a regular basis. Exactly like that. I feel really uncomfortable now, because hearing that coming from Natsuki is just weirding me out. I'm sure it's nothing, it's just fine. Don't call me a fucking dummy, though. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Okay. Sorry for missing the point sometimes. I didn't mean well. I'm happy you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. I guess my shit commentary is actually fitting right now. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, cool, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her, but as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez, I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. Just immediately just... good. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Natsuki's the real yandere, confirmed. Guys, who remembers Yandere Simulator? That's something I want to talk about, actually. I'm just glad you want it. But Natsuki backpedals on the words and leave it at that. What a backhanded little twat. Despite her best effort to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Wait, but don't you need to show it to everyone else? But like, what are you going to show everyone else? Are you just going to tell them that you didn't... Doesn't she need to show her poem to everyone else? Doesn't she... What's she going to do when they're asking for the poem, when they're trading poems? Is she just going to say that she forgot or something? So, return the receipt, put the poem away, and then on we go. I don't think any of this changes. Sayori. Oh. It's nice, I guess. Come on, you don't have to worry about what I think. You're with someone else, probably Natsuki. Didn't write his specifically. This is the same dialogue as before. Sayori's just like, I'm glad you're making friends. I just feel a little tired. I'm going to go home early. And then we actually get different dialogue with Yuri. Yuri, honey, buddy, pal, chum, I am so sorry. I always feel bad at this part. Because we literally don't even talk. You go down the route of Yuri and Natsuki, the other one doesn't even talk to you. And Natsuki normally doesn't want to talk to me anyway, so it doesn't matter. But with Yuri, it's like, we should just leave her be. That's so sad. It's just, Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. And that's it. So, Monica, give us the goods. Hi, Matthew. Have you thought about what you would submit to perform at the festival? Anyway, so Monica reads my poem. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? You just want to... I don't want to say it. Guys, she looks 14. I'm sorry. I can't make any sex jokes when it's... Just, I don't know, man. She looks underage. I don't like it. What about Circus Baby? Whoa! Whoa! Buddy! I'm not, like... no. Thank you. No, thank you. She did. I did forget about that. But, now I'm even more uncomfortable. This is what I get for all the hours and hours of inappropriate, immature jokes. For hours upon hours of streams upon streams. Now I get to feel how Livy feels. And how the rest of the audience feels when I'm saying, when my penis is sus. You know, like, damn. Damn, this is how it feels. Lucy, why have you made a habit of calling me dummy? When other people do it, it just feels weird now. Oh, no. Yeah, the creator was interesting. Let me just finish reading this. Oh, come on, Matthew. It's awfully suspicious, don't you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Oh, no. Pretending. Wow, that's mean. What a bastard. Monika's bitching right now. Pretending to like the manga she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Huh? Oh, no, I think you're misunderstanding, Matthew. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, it can end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her at the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. God, Monika is actually terrifying when she wants to be. Monika is actually, like, scary. But yeah, we've read this before. Your legend does not exist. And we've already gone through this dialogue. So, yeah, we just want to skip. And we talk about the festival. So, Sayori's gone home. And people are like, okay, well, you know, we've got to decide who's going to do what for the festival. And we've already talked. When you try and pick Sayori, they're like, hey, listen, Sayori, if you try and pick Monika as well, it's like, these guys need the least help. They're already working together. So it makes sense for the other three to group up. Since there's 2 tasks, one of them will go alone. And obviously we're going to pick Yuri. Imagine, we come all this way and we pick Yuri. No, I've got to go Natsuki. Oops, I did not mean to keep skipping. I didn't mean to keep skipping. We just missed loads of very important dialogue that I didn't want to skip. I think I just skipped the dialogue. Hold on, lads. I need to redo all this. I need to redo all this because I missed the dialogue and I want to get the dialogue. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. It's fine. I know all the Natsuki words thanks to you guys now. You've given me the big brain knowledge and the intelligence. I am able to easily identify the Natsuki words, which means I can instantly get that Natsuki poem sorted out. Let's do this. We've got it. We've literally got it. That's a majority. That has to be Natsuki now. That has to be. Your homie's calling? Right, let me try this again. So we have the whole conversation with these guys. Let me just go through these again. So this one's a bit longer than usual. And then the one with Yuri is really short. Yeah, okay, we got it. So we want to stop skipping about here. So these guys are bickering about who's going to do what, because they're all fighting over me, because I'm such a... Why am I getting a phone call from London? Fuck off, I'm streaming. I've never seen that number. They're probably trying to sell me something. We're going to pick Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking's a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... that's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. Oh, no! What was Yuri's voice? I can't remember. I gave her like an accent and a whispery kind of shy thing. Of course, I'm used to it after all. No comment. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Matthew? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Just like darkness shrouds Yuri right now. Yuri? She's still sulking. Yuri, Natsuki's like pouting too. It's not, I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Yeah. Natsuki glances back and forth between them with a worried expression. Look. Beautiful moment right here. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit, goddammit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Not really?! Wow, what a fucking bitch! Who could choose Natsuki in this situation? Who could consciously do that? Oh wait, is there no game audio? Is it still muted? Oops. How long has that been muted? Sorry. There's the music, guys. That was weird. There was supposed to be audio there. We're just having a few technical glitches, guys. Yuri isn't anyone surprised. Morok and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori, and even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this, because Sayori would say help them smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'll do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah! What are the voices? Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realised that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Wow. Whoops. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Oh, yeah, let me just, what's the weirdest thing I could do in this situation? I don't know. Why did I do that? Natsuki gives me a number, I'll come over on Sunday, I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean... There's a lot of stains in the bedroom. It's a good thing she's not coming to the bedroom. Yuri came to the bedroom. I mean, she wasn't the only thing that came, you know what I'm saying? But, it's a bit of a mess. There's a lot of clothes on the floor, and, lots of pornographic magazines kind of lying around. I mean, no one else is in there all the time, so I kind of just leave them wherever. I mean, oh. Sorry, guys, have it. I just left all the sex toys just out in the open. Guys, we literally play as Yandere Dev in this game. We're literally the Kuma. We are the anime Kuma. We are literally Yandere Dev. Hello, Shooter25. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Nice to see someone new around here. Reminder that this stream is not suitable for younger viewers or those who are easily disturbed. Thank you very much. But yeah, since I figured that I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. But I guess you're coming to my house. Like I'd have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. This is one of those rare references we get to Natsuki's dad. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I've tried bringing so many boys over to my kitchen, but no, it's never worked. I can't even bring girls either. My dad has killed me several times. He's gonna kill me again. DJ. Oh my god. Great time to join the stream. Well, welcome to the Doki stream, everybody. Welcome back. Don't worry, I played this game. Nice. Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second now with that business out of the way. We have each other's numbers now. Let's start sexting. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text when I'm coming over. Business is complete. Wow, this headphone lead fucking sucks. It keeps getting stuck in the chair. I should go back to wearing the shorter headphones because they actually get stuck less. Is that one of your favorites? Cool, well thanks for joining. How'd you find me, Shooter? How'd you find the stream? Just curious. But yeah, I guess it takes when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Show you why I love baking so much. You better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say we're just gonna give it the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act in front of everyone. Why is Natsuki always like this? I thought Yuri was bad with all the screaming. Anyway. that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. The food ain't the only thing you're going to be baking. Turns out that we're just going to be, like, smoking all kinds of illicit, drugs. Can you imagine? It's like, we're not actually baking food. We just make loads of, like, weed, like brownies. Shoot, you're subscribed! Oh, I've just never seen you in live chat then. Thanks for tuning in. Love to see you, buddy. See, there are loads of people out there who are subscribed to me, and even ones who actively watch me, but they never comment, so I've never met them. Dudes, use the chat, use the comments, I want to meet you. Yeah, oh dude, I get it. I don't have much time to watch streams either. No, that's completely valid. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Anyway, see you on Sunday. Never mind. Anyway, enough awkward dialogue. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Anyway, yeah, is this a chance to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Can we just not? Can we just cut to the chase, man? But yep, player's horny on main. He's down bad. Content warning, depression, self-hate. Wait, what? What? This is still in Act 1. Why is there a content warning? Wait, this is still Act 1. I didn't think there was going to be anything... Okay. Oh, no, wait, this is the Sayori segment. I completely forgot. This is the, what's the button to skip? I forget the keyboard shortcuts. Is it B? There's a button. I pressed it earlier. It's Alt. Look at this. I can just like... skip like this. Yeah, no, this is the Sayori segment. Now, again, guys, if you want to see me play through this, go check out my previous streams. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've been here, so I'm skipping through all of it. We've been through this before. I've already said everything that I want to say. Give this girl a hug, damn it. You've been. I really want to give her head pats because she has really nice hair. Like, Sayori is this really big, fluffy ball hair. I just want to give it a good old ruffle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, I'm waiting for Natsuki before I know it. She texts me that she's outside the front door without delay. I open the front door to let her in. Oh yeah, we haven't ever actually seen Natsuki outside of her school uniform. So guys, for all the simps out there want to enjoy her clothing, it's a cool costume actually. It gives the character's personality. Seeing them, like, Monica's the only one that we don't see in a different outfit, which is a bit of a shame to be honest. It would have been cool if she had, like, if we got an idea of what kind of clothes she wears. I'm sure people have, like, fanning the hell out of it. Don't worry, I don't need a save game, it's fine. But yeah, here's Natsuki, guys, for the first time. We've done the Yuri one, like, twice. We're actually doing this, like, sequence now. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such good clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. It's true. It's true. Like, it's totally unfitting, yeah. Jeez, I'm making you feel so awkward already. Stop looking at my tits. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school or in these clothes. Anyway, I'm coming in. Also, new CG. Check out the background, guys. Fuck the girls. I'm all about the backgrounds. We have never actually seen our own kitchen before. This is the kitchen moment, am I right? I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Matthew? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. You impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki gets a fist to my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? It's not like I... excuse me. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people, but... Jeez, never mind! You're the one who started this conversation. I swear, Natsuki's that one, like, NPC who just gets really angry all the time. It's like... You start dialogue, you finish your dialogue, the NPC insists on continuing a thread, and then they get angry at you for wasting their time. It's like, buddy, you're the one who started this conversation. Bro, not gonna lie, that looks like something I would wear. Really, Livy? Livy. We got to see Livy cosplay Natsuki now. I'm not going to be weird about this, I promise. But Livy, I'm really thinking about, imagine Livy wearing that wig. I've seen Livy's face before, I know what she looks like. I'm imagining Livy with the wig of like Natsuki's hair. Holy crap. Yeah, she's a tsundere. What are you making me say? I don't think you make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. You're gonna get started at once. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna teach you. What? There's a little bit more like, that's a little bit more like, you're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. You look and smell like a child. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know, and just because if I must, I'll read it out. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her with furs and her face turns red. You have the body of a child, alright? I don't give a fuck. Stop bringing it up. You're weird. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Wow, what a fucking beta. I'm sorry, but I hate the player in this game. Natsuki's great in comparison. We, the player, are the most beta male I've ever witnessed. We are literally Yandere Dev. Such a bloody simp. By comparison, I am a Sigma. I mean, that's saying something. I'm a fucking loser. Should be more considerate. Alright, blah blah. Can we get into this? Gross. Was that to me? Who else, man? Let's get started. Oh my god, I find your weakness. It's just weird. That, like, I don't know, man. Reading this out loud is making me cringe. You can read it if you want. You get all sad when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. It gets weirder. It gets even weirder. Alright, let's finally get on with this. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. What fluid, though? And plastic bags are strewn around every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. We've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Matthew, where did you put the food colouring? The batter's going into the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I would not have pink hair ever. Good, because this is... I mean, I don't know, pink hair can look good. I'm kidding. Pink hair doesn't look good. Pink hair, blue hair, it just doesn't look good. Not in a real person. In an anime, maybe, but... Yo, love with some emoji suggestions. Nice stuff. Be sure to put the thumbs up and the thumbs down reactions on that so people can react, dude. I think it's still in the bag, still on the table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourites. That's such a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. You're at least trying to have fun. I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batch into small balls, but if you drop the food colouring into each, that does look pretty cool. It's hydration mat. It's hydration mat. Let me just get these back on. Alright. See, it's not like baking just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food colouring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the ice before you mess with the food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I get stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl out. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks the finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Double standards much. What the hell? Livy stained brunette. You actually have blue. It does fade to green, yeah. Dyed hair does it. It fades into different colours. It does all kinds of funky stuff. I might dye my hair one day. I don't know what I dye it though. Maybe black or red or something. I'm thinking dark black. Purple would actually be pretty cool because that's like on brand. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder. Oh, I don't like the connotations. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Now whose fault is that? There's a big glob of ice on Natsuki's cheek. She's trying to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with a finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. And now we have Law and Order Special Unit. Guys, what does this look like? Shall we just pause on this delightful image? I pretend I do not see. The fact that she could have just put it in her own mouth. I don't like this. I don't like how she's pressed up against the wall, man. Not about that. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Oops, I did not mean to skip that. What the fuck? What did I skip to? Here we go. It's just fun seeing you react to that. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I really shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing like a completely normal human being. Confirmed. The player is a rapist. Let's go! Sexual abuse, harassment. Okay, it's not that bad, it's just a finger, but it's pretty fucking weird. I mean, can you guys imagine you're play fighting as like an 18-year-old, you know, while working on a school project with, you know, a girl from your class you're not even friends with, and all of a sudden you decide, oh, I know, let's just put her fingers in my mouth. That's gonna be a fun time for everyone. She's definitely not gonna be weirded out by that. Consent! Who cares about consent? Not important, apparently. Did you? Seriously? Just? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Natsuki is going to call the police. I'm sorry, but I mean, I hate this. I hate this with every inch of my being. I unlocked a new CG, I guess. Her face is entirely red. Matthew, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Oh no, it's even worse, she's enjoying it. Exactly. Livy's got common sense. Livy's not a slut. Okay, no, that's just uncalled for. I'm just being mean now. I don't dislike Natsuki that much, but damn, it's like she's actively trying to be unlikable. You do know that, right? What kind of question she asked me just like that? How the mood turned to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. Are we just... Okay, this is fucking creepy, bro. Imagine you're, like, happily married, you've had 4 children, and they're asking him, Daddy, how did you meet Mummy? Well, son, it all started when I put her inside me without her consent. We were baking cupcakes in the kitchen when Daddy decided to lick Mummy's finger. Mummy Mummy was gonna call the police, but then she realized that she didn't mind it so much. Can you imagine? God, children are so naive. You know how, like, people, like, form romantic relationships in high school? And, like, they actually believe it's gonna last more than a few months? Weeks, even? Yeah, what have I witnessed? Exactly, fight back. Do not allow this. Especially not from a degenerate weeb scum like the player. Sometimes I wonder if these streams will get ad revenue if Matt gets the subscribers I need. They definitely won't, DJ. The vast majority of my streams are going to be demonetized by default because of music I've used, or, you know, swear words. You know, that kind of thing. If I actually get monetized, I'm going to change the way I do streams. Oh, I haven't thought about that. Guys, don't worry about anything big, but if I do actually get monetized, subscribe to Mr. Matt, but I share the hydration. I should probably change it to share the hydration rather than subscribe for hydration. I think that sounds better. But, like, if I get monetized, I'm probably gonna have to, like, swear less, which is not a problem. There might be other things I have to change. I'm not sure. Advertisers are picky. Oh no, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the elevator. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez, Natsuki's done meant to grab the blackened tray of the oven, shits on top of the stove, and on the fire alarm stopped. Anyway, putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment still lingers over our heads, but the moment's already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! Yes! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different coloured cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. And like you need to tell me that, I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. I like to stick that one up my ass. I don't know if what's more pleasurable, if it's like thin or thick. People talk about thickness, I don't know. I've never understood anything pleasurable about having something go up your anus, to be honest. It sounds extremely painful and uncomfortable. That one's really thin, so you can make that one's really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns, but you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see, that gives me an idea actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Just like the way we wrote the poem. Birthday, suicide, Doki Doki, pancake, I don't know. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Oops. I keep skipping, I'm really sorry. Oh man, I was expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Oh, come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. This is some of the worst dialogue I've seen in this game. Man, I've forgotten how cringy this was. I'm really sorry, guys. We've got to get through it, though. We've got to do it for the 100% of completion. We're going to 100% this game. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Then we're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat of it as much of it as I can. See, I'd forgotten about this. I'd forgotten how much was headcanon and how much was like fan-made, but actually, yeah, in the original game, and it seems to have been completely forgotten about, there's so many implications that Natsuki has an abusive parent. No mother, abusive father. He beats the crap out of her and doesn't feed her properly. And judges her in every way. But anyway, I was hoping we have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Yeah, as usual. Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, alright? If you and Sayori each carry something, you can probably do it in one trip. Yes, I could do that. Oops. Yeah, you know, these headphones suck. I'm gonna take them out once I'm done with this segment. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha, I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Huh? Yeah. I felt so helpless with this conversation I had today. Sayori always just listened to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Natsuki's already ready to read. First the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Add me on Discord. I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Man, he's like a fucking robot, dude. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely as she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Matthew, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh, get away! Go away! Oh, that actually scared me a little bit. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me. Natsuki looks up at me. Inches, you say? Still in range. I made that joke last time. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-coloured cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Why does she have rose-coloured eyes? That's not natural. Anime, am I right? Your birthday's in 2 days! Cool! What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it! I probably should take this seriously. The music dropped. That usually means it's like, wow, serious moment. Let me just check the history. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Matthew. Sayori, just now. We weren't making out or anything. What was Sayori's voice? It's okay, Matthew. I just thought I'd say hi. Well, you should have come by a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. And that's the same dialogue. It's like, I'll see you at the festival. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I think you didn't want to come over today. And yeah, we've already had this dialogue. Let's get real for a moment. Shades off. Headphones off. Okay, that's probably screwed up the audio actually. Hold on. Let me just keep the headphones in for a minute. But I'm going to take the headphones off. Come on. Fellas, I know we're supposed to be going the Natsuki route here. So we have to say the dearest friend option. Oh, this is going to weigh on my conscience. Like, if there's any consolation, for every 2 times I've said dearest friend, I said love you once, alright? You still got that in a different timeline. Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is bad. You'll always be my dearest friend. And yeah, we've seen this before. It's just skip through that. We're done. That doesn't even affect it. Yeah, that choice actually makes no difference. Alright. I wonder if there's any keyboard shortcuts. I'm just wondering now. I don't use the mouse. Right, we're gonna exit DDLC. We're done. We have unlocked the Natsuki CG and the poem. So there's Natsuki's special poem, acquired by writing all 3 poems for her. Oh, that was new. What's this? Wait, a poem from Natsuki distributed at special events in the past. Wait, this wasn't in the original game. This is new. Wait, what is this? Distributed at special events in the past. Wait, what? I've never seen these before. Why don't we have one for Yuri? Are those new? I'm not sure. We got the sus image. I'm not saying that as my wallpaper. I think that's everything. Oh, yeah, we got the kitchen background. I'll set that as wallpaper. Why not? The protagonist's kitchen. The protagonist's kitchen. Oh my god, I feel so out of it. Right, fellas, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put some music on. We're going to listen to... Let's just continue. Let's just go through the playlist. My feelings. I've been going for an hour. If you guys are enjoying, leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Check out the links in the description for better notifications and, you know, other content and stuff I'm doing. I didn't save DJ, but I've got other save to load. Don't worry, I've got a plan. I've got a plan, Arthur. What was I going to say? Yeah. Like, subscribe, share the hydration, guys. If you can get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, you'll get me to monetization by the end of the year. I'll reward you greatly. I promise. That's a guarantee. And, yeah. Have a go at the QOTD. I need a break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I need to, like, get some eat. This camera's off center. What is happening right now? I'll be right back, guys. Give me, like, 5 minutes. I'll be right with you. Hello everyone, welcome back. Just gonna get my headphones on. The better headphones. Ooh boy. So, we just baked cupcakes with Natsuki. And I'm just realizing now. There we go. Just realizing now that I've actually got a cupcake. I've got a cupcake and an apple because I'm hungry. So, yeah. Fellas. Oh my god. Why can't this thing support Bluetooth, man? Fellas. Sorry, my cherries. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a jump scare. Oops. Nah, dude, it's all good. Right. We're moving on. We're playing the side stories. We're just going to jump straight into reflection, guys. Before we do, I actually want to talk about something that I found interesting. I love this music, by the way. Who remembers Yandere Simulator? Who remembers this game? This weird game that has been in development for 7 years and is not showing any signs of finishing anytime soon. This is, basically you play as, like, an anime stereotype girl who is, like, eliminating rivals to her, love interest. I know it sounds interesting, but it's a shitty game by a shitty developer. It doesn't even qualify as a game. The guy who made this, if you don't know, is just atrocious for so many reasons. He's a pedophile and, weeb. That's not comparable. He's lazy, he doesn't have any talent in coding, he turned down every good opportunity and made every possible wrong choice. This game is trash. Even conceptually, it's just a weird game. But apparently, it was actually close to being finished recently. It's not. It's all talk, but if you go to his YouTube channel, where is it? God, I feel dirty just being here, honestly. If you go to the guy's YouTube channel, he's actually, I actually watched these videos because I was kind of interested in, like, where this was at, because it seems like there was actually a quite radical, like, change. And it turns out, he's found that basically, he can't complete the game because people won't give him money. Because no one trusts him. Because of misinformation. As if. No one trusts you because we can see you for who you are. So he's actually, finally made the 10 rivals, sort of. He's actually made the game, that Yandere Simulator was supposed to be 7 years ago before it completely derailed into a completely different, like, game. Like, he's made a thing called 1980s mode, which is basically what the original game was supposed to be, because the current game is just not the original plan's completely deviated, and yeah, it was, he's also hidden the number of likes and dislikes on most of his videos. It's quite funny, really. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting, because, I remember Yandere Simulator actually being popular and played by loads of mainstream YouTubers, and now it's just been forgotten. It's a weird game. And it's also anime, like DDLC. Anyway, let's begin side story number 5, Reflection. Let's get on with this. We've only gone in an hour. I'm just going to spend the rest of the stream playing this one. And this one's actually about Monica and Yuri. We've got a new track here. I just wanted to read chat as well. But yeah, 7 years, yeah. Guy's lazy as hell. What's Cube World? I actually don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Yandere Simulator is older than Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that says everything you need to know. Am I bothering you? No. Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. It makes me scared to interrupt. Well, it's within... Sorry, I'm eating. Well, it's within my expectations to be interrupted when I read here. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it. That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a little prodding. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work, so it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone, or there are too many people, or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Yuri glances across the room at Sayori and Natsuki. Sayori has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch pieces of a cookie that Natsuki is lobbing into the air, but the key pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor. Sayori, never change. Maybe I should say something. No need, they just ran out of a cookie. What a waste. They've become really good friends, haven't they? I'm happy. Sayori seems particularly good at making that happen. Sorry, man. Minecraft RPG. That sucks. That sounds cool. Also, wow, I can't breathe. I forgot how to do the voices. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well. Yeah, come to think of it, oops. Come to think of it, you and I haven't had many chances to talk one-to-one, have we? Though that may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be the one engaging club members. Not at all. I've probably formed a habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. The responsibility is equally on me, at least to display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like lunch? Do you meet up with friends? I just read. Oh. But I like it that way. It feels nice to be carried off again after a morning of classes. Do you always read fantasy? Oh, not always. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of this series. There are still 2 more books after this one. I guess those long books suit you well since you spend so much time reading. Well, fantasy may be my favourite, but after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate to genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Agreed! This is me with music. I'm going to switch my headphones around because the wire... Both of these headphones suck because my computer doesn't support Bluetooth. So, like, I have to, like, use the wire. I'm so used to using Bluetooth, man. This sucks. Ha! Good cure to the answer, Livy. Forgive me, guys. I'm not going to do the voices while I'm eating because it's just not going to work. But yeah, I agree with Yuri here. Like, doing the, you know, like with music, especially, like, I'm indiscriminate to genres as long as it sounds good. Oh yeah? Even like romance? Oh wow, there are lots of books that have elements of romance in them. Oh come on, Yuri, you know what I mean. Alright. Dudes, there's so much apple juice that I'm like spitting out the apple juice here. These apples are ridiculously juicy. I'm really sorry. Monica lowers her voice. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do too. Wow. No, how's the voice? It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do too. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot, so it kind of felt like... Please don't make me think about my past. Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. Really? Even if it was just between us. Monica, are you trying to make moves on Yuri right now? Is this your way of romancing her? Oh my god. Ugh, excuse me. Really? Even if it was just between us? Try asking someone who has no shame. Like Natsuki. Ouch. Sorry, I swear I didn't mean that. Okay, I shouldn't be reading while I'm eating, guys. This isn't gonna work. Excuse me. I'll just eat slowly. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past too, you know. Things I'm too embarrassed to really experience. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga reminds me of... interest in manga reminds me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. It makes me think that she'll likely grow out of it too. Hey, were you talking about me? No, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? Like a couple of years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get more into it? I don't know. I guess, let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like, really fed out with a lot of things. I got super into this one series that I really related to. I guess I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself. Haha. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yuri knows exactly what's going on. Ah! Yuri, no, please. No, Yuri, not again. Ah! Guys, oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. Because both Yuri and Natsuki think they're just in a phase. They think the other one is just in a phase because they've both had phases like that. That is so funny. Natsuki had a phase when she was like Yuri, and Yuri had a phase when she was like Natsuki. Hey, I kind of like Yuri. Monica! Ah, sorry. That's completely wrong, so it's still cool that you can't talk today, guys. It's still cool that you both already found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they helped you a lot through hard times. You know it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you're reading? Are those boobs even bigger? Okay, I won't. I wouldn't be surprised if Natsuki said that, to be honest. It's technically slightly longer, but not very much. How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series? Natsuki estimates by holding her hand high above her head, sizing up an imaginary stack. I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long so that I can say I've read more than you. Haha, not that I have the money for that. Please, that would hardly count when your books only have a few words per page. I know, I was just joking. I could never actually read books like yours, it's too boring for me. Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. I mean, Natsuki's not wrong. It depends. Oh, my tooth, that hurts. Damn. Ah, yeah. It's about to go down. Everyone, place your bets. Place your bets. Who's gonna win the bitch fight? We're gonna throw hands right now. Oh man, apple juice. So much of it. Really sorry, guys. Just wipe that. There we go. It's not boring. Chill. I said it for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion. I just think it's too convoluted. Sayori, are those from the floor? She's fucking eat off the floor. Bloody Sayori. Always eating off the floor. Haha, gross. Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books. Hold on. But my hands aren't dirty. Just do it. The oils are there, even if you can't see them. Fine. Sayori trots out the door and Natsuki follows. Man. Excuse me. Yuri, you look a little upset. What kind of nerve does she have to call my hobby boring? Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was so condescending. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I would understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows well how much he's mean to me. Man, this apple. This is sour. But she knows well how much these mean to me. So how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't. I think Yuri's overreacting, actually. I think I'm actually with Natsuki on this one. She just said that she didn't like it, it wasn't for her. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's chilling. Chill out, Yuri, okay? Natsuki's not disrespecting you. My voice is cracking, guys. My voice is wearing out. This won't be the last time people have strong things about what they like and don't like, especially in a literature club. So I should figure out how to mediate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. But this is something I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary, I just wish to be respected. That then, either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Monica, but I'm skeptical. And there we go. Man. Matt siding with Natsuki, mind equals blown. I think Yuri overreacted though. That's like the first time I've disagreed with Yuri on something. What the hell? I'm sorry guys, I'm a Yuri simp now. No, but seriously, like I relate to her way more than the others. What the hell? What happened to FNAF? FNAF? Also, new music. Okay, everyone. We have a special club meeting today. As you know, the literature club... God. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we get to share things that we are really passionate about, but that also means we should be mindful of how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Oh, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused or something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if I came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language, and I thought it would be a good topic for the Literature Club, don't you think? I love this music. I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinion a lot, so we need to make sure we're prepared to keep positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so, sure. Just start rapping on the beat. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have lots of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. God. For example, Sayori, what's your favourite food? Hold on. I have them organised by category. Should I start with snacks? Or do you mean full meals? Should I include breakfast? Oh jeez. Okay, how about your favourite fruit? That's easy, cherries. Really? I always thought cherries tasted nasty. What? Cherries are delicious. Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction. Well, I just don't understand how somebody can think cherries are nasty. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Fellas, I decided just to finish eating the apple because it was getting in the way and it was clogging up my throat, meaning that I was coughing a lot when I was speaking. It just wasn't good. Let's just move on. Well, I just don't understand how someone could think cherries are nasty. How does it make you feel? I don't know. Sad? Defensive, maybe. Yeah, I got defensive. See, the reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt your opinion was under attack. But that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. But when I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging Sayori's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Dude! Monica is such a good teacher. I love this. Because what she's demonstrating right now is actually super important. This is why I don't have many friends. Because most people are so infatuated with their own opinions, myself included, I am guilty of this, that they've taken that to be their reality. And when someone disagrees with them, depending on what it is, usually something more serious than cherries, but whatever it is, it's something that is so personal to them, that is so grounded in their reality, it upsets them because it feels like their opinion is under attack and actually the validity of their thought is being challenged, which is actually a good thing, because we as a civilization need to progress by challenging our ideas constantly. We need to question authority, we need to debate everything, we need to question everything to prove that it's valid, and that's the best, thought. I love this, by the way. I haven't said anything, but Monica's asked what your favourite food is, and everyone in chat is going off. Monica thinks that's cool, guys. My favourite food is typed in mac and cheese and spag bol, no questions asked. Good choices. I hate mac and cheese, I love spag bol. And DJ says chicken, nuggets, patties, etc. Chicken's pretty good. Gotta love me some nuggies. Patties, yeah. Breasts. Guys, who else here likes breasts? chicken thighs, chicken pussy. Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you just said it was only your own opinion? It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. You're talking about the reality of the cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayori, let's rewind for a second to pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty. Good! So what if instead of that, I said like, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavour I enjoy. Well, that's fine, as long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries was a kind of weird example, but I think it gets the point across. This is so intelligent. Phrasing is everything, okay? This is manners, guys. And clearly, enough people in this world, a large and fraction of this world didn't have good parents growing up. Which is sad. Because how you communicate things like this is really important. It's very simple, but the distinction can make all the difference between whether you upset people or not. And like, when you're going out into the world, challenging everything, questioning everything, you shouldn't be going out with the mindset of, I'm going to upset people because I want to, because that's not the point. You don't want to be going to upset people, it's just usually unavoidable when it comes to debating serious topics. Mac and cheese is nasty. This time around, instead of talking about the cherries, I just talked about my feelings, and Sayori didn't get defensive. So instead of clashing with each other, it's like we've received an invitation to talk about our differences. And that's so important! I hadn't thought of this, it's really clever. Yuri, you don't need to take notes, I'm not going to quiz you on something. I know that, I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out, so you can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have to put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. That is true, there is a balance. I mean, I think, going to such a effort just to stop offending people is stupid. I mean, you know. I think you can, I don't think it's that much to ask for, though, to phrase things differently. Like, I don't think it's much effort. I don't think it's such an, ridiculous amount of filtering to do to just, phrase things around your feelings rather than the object. But as Monica says, well, the choice is yours. You don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn your differences into a positive experience rather than an argument. Right, Sayori? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? I've been duped! I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You're welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president. I fucking love Sayori. What a funny... Hello, baby SCP-682! Gustav! Is it Gustav? Gustav! How did you find us? My dude. I just don't like the lack of texture and the taste of mac and cheese. I can't explain it, really. I just don't like it. Like, when I eat it, my body feels like spitting it out rather than swallowing it. I literally can't explain more than that. Sorry. There's no real proper reason. It's just purely subjective. Ooh. Buying your people's loyalty. How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. You were certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other week. That was, I was reading and not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, how about we try something more relevant to the club? Like manga, right? Let's try and have a productive discussion about differences. Fucking... Natsuki's getting pissed. Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Well, I would rather not, no. Oh, how come? Well, because I don't see how anything productive can come out. Wow, Yuri, I'm disappointed. I thought you were the wise one. Monica, you want my phone number? It's just going to start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Let's just have a calm and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. Yeah, well, you do behave childishly. I always think it's more respectable to just speak your mind. Agreed. Respectable? Yuri's expression changes at that word. As Monica recalls, being respected was the crux of the matter for Yuri. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like, it's fine, I have nothing against Elm personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Oh, well that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were going to say that manga's for children or something, like I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga. I'm not clueless about manga. I've read my own fair share when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life and I really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more excuse me. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective. Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it? See, Monica's coming out here with the wisdom, man. Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. Natsuki. Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy, and I love them both in their own way. Okay, it's good that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring isn't subjective. Okay, it bores me. That's subjective. But, I mean, the thing about this is ridiculous. Don't you see why I didn't want to participate in this? I knew it was just going to make people upset. I'm not upset, Natsuki said, bursting into tears. I mean, why is this such a big deal? This is not it's just books, man. Chill out. If this was over, like, politics, maybe. But, like, we're talking about literature here. This is not that big a deal. Like I said, I don't care what other people think, but I always got the impression that you secretly look down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed. That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. You kind of blame me for getting defensive when nobody ever has the least bit of respect for the things that I'm into. What was the title of this story again? We've already had respect. This is reflection. Excuse me. The only thing that I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business, which is exactly what you're doing to Natsuki. What? Have you looked in a mirror? Tell me again about respect after calling all of my interests immature. You can't. Please stop. Please. You don't mean the things you're. Oh my god, Sayori's crying, bruh. Bro. Buddy. Guys, please. Please. Do it for Sayori, alright? If nothing else, hashtag do it. What was the fandom's nickname for her? Do it for the cinnamon bun, that was it. I wonder how the player feels during this. The player isn't here. The player does not exist at this point in time. The player has never been to the literature club. The player's probably jacking off the anime girls at this point in time. He's probably, you know, he's probably creating a GoFundMe scam, telling people that he's going to use money to improve a game that he's developing when he's actually going to spend like $200 on a sex doll that he's going to break in a month. So he's going to have to go get more scam money to buy a new sex doll. Yeah. You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself to try and solve other people's problems next time, okay? Yuri's piercing words send the clubroom into a choked silence as she gathers things. Holy shit, Yuri is salty. Whew. Man, I'm actually disappointed. I'm also just licking this chocolate wrapper. Right, it's upsetting. I would be upset. I'm not even joking. DJ, I read your comment as G's fighting over booba. Not some booba. Yeah. She leaves. Well, that was melodramatic. Holy crap. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Well, you weren't very nice either, so I was just saying, how did this happen? I'm gonna be honest, Yuri's just totally overreacted. That is, it's pretty fucking sad. It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong, so I shouldn't have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. It was a really stupid thing for me to do. It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about the things we really love. Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself. Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, I mean, I do look down on weeps. They are kind of, Hi, Joe.
Hello, sorry to interrupt.
This isn't what it looks like. What do you want?
Would you like a sandwich?
Yo, let's go. I've been looking for food all day.
So wait, are you live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Let me just change the title.
Hello.
Mr. Matt's Hentai Part 69. Oh!
Of course, it's 69.
Yeah, of course it is. Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Guys, Joe's in the house. Welcome. Big brother. Thank you for the coronation chicken sandwich. Love to see it.
Hello.
Favorite.
M&S's finest.
Hey, not sponsored.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I thought it said Waitrose.
Yeah.
It says Waitrose, Joe.
Oh, good.
This is from. You're not even getting it. Get out of my
False
room.
advertising.
Get out.
This would be a perfect time for one of those technical difficulties.
Get out of my room.
messages. Okay, I'm out.
Does this look good? Guys, look how muscular I am, by the way. Athel. Hi, Mom.
Of course. There you go. Bye, YouTube.
I'm very grateful. Yes, I am, Mummy. I'm very. Thank you very much, brother. Oh man! Shout out to my boy Joe. Chaotic sibling energy is real. It sure is. The thing is, though, I do look down on people for liking manga. Manga's cringe, and I don't know. What was I gonna say? I mean, I do look down on people for their interests, but I don't keep bringing it up in their face. And I don't act on those thoughts. Good food. That's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things. It's just about recognizing and understanding our differences. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. Look, Yuri's taller than you. Get over it. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her, not just the way we talk to each other, right? I think the way you talk to people is a problem. Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. That's the title. I actually think everyone should. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Wow, I'm just like saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Monica. You have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good that the truth finally came out, because I can just move on now. But, it's fine, I promise. Just get our mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be so mean. Hold on. I missed a line there. Don't be mean. I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but at least I know that we're all good people and we don't hurt each other. No, that's a fat lie. That is a thick lie. Monica is the worst offender. This will be a learning experience. Monica says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. This was bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri have always engaged with each other the least out of everyone, and this is the reason. Fat fit. As Sayori and Natsuki proceed to distract themselves with manga, Monica sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really just have to come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, and she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. And there we go, fellas. So that was part 1. I'm going to play part 2 right now. Wait. Okay, we've got new music. Just a little bit. and let's teamwork. We've got new mail. I'll check that at the end. I'm not gonna waste any time, guys. I don't want to do part 1 and then leave to part 2 to another episode. We're gonna finish the stream with reflection part 2. Let's get into it. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the clubroom earlier than usual. That is, not late. As she enters, it appears to be empty still. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper, primed to jot down her thoughts. Sayori has made a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto paper whenever possible, as it tends to serve as her best inspiration for poetry. My heart feels vacant because a ship sailed away. Yo. Yeah! Natsuki? Oh, instant change. Natsuki pokes her head out from behind the closet door. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you, but it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you want me listening in on your poetry thing. Yeah, thanks for realizing that. Shall I let you finish that up then? Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, I just do it whenever it's convenient. You're not interrupting. Where's Monica, by the way? Oh, she's out in the hallway. Huh? Why? Well, just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come into the clubroom by herself, so... Oh, jeez. Does Yuri really let things bother her for that long? She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. Sayori knows. Ugh. I just want us to have a normal club meeting. It's so easy to pretend like it never happened if we all just ignore it and move on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty, and I hate that too. Calm as a bitch. I'm just gonna sprinkle some salt in that wound. Let's just sit here and let it cook for a while. Feel bad, don't it? It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't make you weak. Let's figure this out together. Fine. Only because you're good at this stuff. Let's try to come up with a happy scene. That will maybe help us understand where your bad feelings are coming from. You know, I know it was Monica and Yuri on the thumbnail, but these two have actually been featuring the most. I feel like these stories are now just about all 4 of the club members' dynamic. I like the direction it's going though. It's really cool, really interesting to see, you know, how it is with the 4 of them. Well, I was happy the way things were before we had that conversation yesterday. What part of the conversation made you upset? Was it Yuri being mean about the manga? Maybe. I doubt it though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. Sorry, I mean. But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate that I'm letting it happen. Is it because it came from Yuri? No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I just hate that she thinks so much better than me just because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide they don't like me, or manga, or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance. I'm sorry, everyone deserves a chance. Yeah, exactly. Would you give Yuri's books a chance? Ha! After this, obviously not. What about before this? Well, I wouldn't until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long. But if you had to keep an open mind, it's not hard to realise that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated. I see. But you know, I like Yuri's books. Yeah, but you like manga more, right? Sayori shakes her head. I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga, it's really honest and fun and easy to just let go with. And fantasy is a lot to interpret or uncover, and it's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. But the most important thing about that is that both the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. Oh man. Sayori's like sweating to try and come up with the right thing to say here. And I think there's room for both of them to be in the same club together. And I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think. I mean, yeah, fantasy mangas exist. Okay. Guys, help! Noah's attacking me! How do I help? Maybe ask Noah to stop? It's okay, he's giving me a big old hug now. Noah! My boy! Tell Noah he's an alpha. He will be a sigma. He is the chosen one. How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like, first it was with Monica when I was new to the club, and then it was you, and now it's Yuri. I'm always like, oh, that person's being such a jerk, and if they just realised that, then at least we could get along. But nobody else has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everybody's just a jerk to me because nobody likes me. Well, at least you're aware of that. Oh man, really? Is it not obvious? And I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. Oops, I skipped dialogue. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it. Natsuki, Sayori puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulder. You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways they like to communicate, you know, and sometimes it makes it harder for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes we get lucky and make friends who are really good at the same kinds of communication, and it feels like you magically connect with them. That's the thing, guys. It all boils down to communication, how you interact with the world. But other times, even if both people are really nice, it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or to get the communication wrong. It's something that Yuri struggles a lot with too. It can be really hard. It takes a lot of reflection and self-awareness and vulnerability. I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest. What do you mean? Tell me about that part of you. Well, it sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Like, my friends, and I guess my dad. Ooh! Dadsuki info. Like when I don't get good grades, or even stupid things, like if my room isn't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then I'm just letting them win. I'm better than that. I'm better than all of them. In it, bro. So, things always have to be everyone else's fault. It feels like if something goes wrong, there's even a tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just get really angry and I find ways to blame everything else instead. Do you see yourself as better than Yuri? Natsuki's being remarkably honest right now. If I said that, then I would just sound really full of myself. But yes, he's got a cold right now, so I'm just letting him get away with it because he's a poorly bean. Aww. Keep the boy warm. No, our thoughts and feelings are two different things. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about themselves. That's a part of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings we don't like. I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. Then act differently. Use your brain if your heart's driving you the wrong way, and use your heart if your brain's driving you the wrong way. Damn. At least she's aware of it. That she's a judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in an edgy phase, and I'm just way above that garbage. But I'm terrible for feeling that way. You're not terrible. You are not your feelings. But you are not your feelings.
You are not your feelings. You are not your feelings. You understand? You are not.
I can imagine Sarah being really aggressively positive. Say that to yourself out loud. Fine, I am not my feelings. The way that I like to picture it is that those feelings are like your roommate. You live in the same house, and you gotta see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you gotta run into each other every now and then, and it's gonna make you feel like poop. So, the other option is to get to know each other. You can communicate and learn from each other, and maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand? How do you know so much about this stuff? Sayori's secretly the mastermind. She's got an IQ of 200. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Yes. Yes, exactly. Sayori the guru. Sayori with the wisdom right now. Sayori, can we be... Guys.
Sayori, can we be roommates, please? I want to spend more time with you.
Dude. I just have a roommate that can be... Wait! Oh, that's cool. I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought she was referencing the protagonist from the original game. No, she's talking about depression. Called depression? Depression? But you're the happiest person I know. I am not my feelings. Natsuki is confused. Wow. What? Damn. Newfound respect for Sayori. She's by far the most powerful person in this club. Holy shit. I want to be a good person like you. Ah, you little sweetheart. We're all good people. You and Yuri and Monica. And I think Yuri will eventually learn that about you. Natsuki remained silent, feeling a little overwhelmed, despite Sayori's kind reassurance. A complicated mixture of pain and sadness seems to fill her, as though flowing from a wound inside her. Dude! This story is deep! I'm learning new things here. This is fascinating. What an interesting way to view, feelings and, opinions and stuff. That's fascinating. Was it a result of her vulnerability? No, it wasn't as though she was inflicted a wound after becoming vulnerable. It was as though she began to rediscover an old wound, one that cannot simply be bandaged and left alone any longer. Alright, what next? Coming towards the end game, I think. There's gonna be 2 more scenes to this and then one with Yuri and Natsuki. I mean, the next story is with Yuri and Natsuki, apparently. Also, wow, another area. We've been here before, but I don't remember that wet floor sign being there. Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you. Look at her face. Please don't yell at me. Oh, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm going to scream at you, bitch. I just want to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It's unfair of me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time I just won't try and jump in and solve everyone's problems. I guess it's a bad habit of mine. You're not mad at me? I thought you were the one mad at me. I was so awful yesterday. Yuri cuddles up, recalling the details of the argument. I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset. Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Let's talk about this, okay? Yuri pauses for a second, then manages a nod. Monica takes a seat next to her on the staircase. I'm having a lot of negative thought patterns and I can't get away from them. What kinds of It's just another Q&A session. Sayori on the left, Natsuki on the right. What kinds of negative thought patterns? Like, everyone hates me. Don't tell me it's supposed to be like an exact parallel. That's so funny. Especially Natsuki. Oh, that's terrible. I don't think Natsuki hates you. How do you know? Well, because Monica thinks back to the time that she found herself in an altercation with Natsuki. And how a display of maturity for Monica was enough for Natsuki to reevaluate her own feelings as well. I think Natsuki is just naturally defensive. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself. But you know, she's really not a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. Yeah, right. She just, well, I guess the way it works is that she wants to receive some degree of kindness first before she feels comfortable returning it. Oh, but that means the burden is on me. And I don't know how to say things that make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, Yuri shakes her head at herself and tugs on her hair. It's okay, Yuri, you don't need to beat yourself up. I think anyone would like you if they had the chance to get to know you. Well, unfortunately, the opposite is true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I was weird and talk about me behind my back, and that's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki even said that she found it more respectable when people speak their mind. So I did, and then she hated me anyway. That was enough to confirm my fears. But Sayori and I like you. We've gotten to know you a lot by now, right? Yuri doesn't seem to have a response. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki? I don't think about her. Oh, that's not what I meant, really. I don't think about her! Dude, what? I just wonder if you had an opinion on her. I do. What is it? Natsuki seems to bring out the worst in me, and I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself... Yeah, okay, that's kinda cringe. I like to think of myself as a fairly sophisticated person. So for someone to just treat me like I'm inferior despite my tastes, that's just the worst kind of insult coming from someone like her. And it makes me think bad things about her. But everyone else seems to like her, so the only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again. And my feelings about her are wrong. And I'm wrong to get upset over something so childish and inconsequential. No, Yuri, feelings are never wrong. Well, they're not right. That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong, you know? They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. That doesn't mean that they have to control us. Exactly! It's simple! Doesn't matter what your feelings are, they control your actions. Jeez. I feel like that's something I learned around when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. Or we can, you know, just acknowledge that they exist and try to understand them better. I could never be mad at you for just feeling a certain way. It's about how you handle them. And I think working through feelings is a great opportunity for teamwork. Exactly. The only I'm trying to think of what I have like zero toleration for. I don't know. Irrational stuff, I guess. That doesn't apply here. trying to think of a good example. Like, I don't know, Monika's got it right. Yuri wears dejected expression. You make it sound so easy. You're so mature and so good with people. I feel like such a child in comparison. Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect, but these are learned skills. They didn't come naturally to me either. It's really hard to, like, reflect on yourself and separate your feelings from your thoughts. I've never struggled with that. Well, I mean, if I did, it was probably when I was a child. I must have done, but, like, is it really that hard? Well, I'm enjoying the story, honestly. I'm enjoying the lessons. Wow, these girls are seriously underdeveloped. You know, I'm surprised they weren't like 14 rather than 18. I'm pretty sure that the developers, the creators, just made the girls 18 so that all the Rule 34 wouldn't get out of hand, because they always knew it was going to happen because they're anime girls. But like, really, I think most of these stories could be like about 14-year-old girls, like teenage girls, not adults. I just want to be a good person. Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far. That's not good enough. I want to be able to communicate to her. Communicate what? How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated and upset when she's so negative and dismissive of the things that mean so much to me. And how it... Yuri, that is literally what you're doing to Natsuki. Bruh moment. How it reminds me of me. Because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone is just a defense mechanism. We just be one. So that's the similarity. I get it. That's how Yuri and Natsuki are the same. They've been saying like, oh yeah, you guys are actually really smart. I'm like, how though? They both have a superiority complex. Mic drop. I'm not actually gonna drop it. I'll bring it. But like, they both have a superiority complex. That's what they have in common. That's what makes Natsuki and Sayori, Natsuki and Yuri so similar. I don't like Yuri. I'm disappointed. I don't like that. We're fragile and unstable, but I'm just tired of getting in the way. I can't stand it when the piece is disturbed like this. Yeah, you can't focus on your reading when the piece is disturbed, right? Because the literature club should be happy for everyone. Monica looks at Yuri in adoration. Oh, adoration, you say? Let's go. I feel like Sayori must be rubbing off on me because I really want to hug you now. Oh! That's wholesome, actually. Just as friends, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, actually, if you wanted to, I really would. Just pin me to the wall. Whisper in my ear. Big Chungus sends his regards. If you wanted to, then I really... Oh, is this gonna be a new CG, maybe? If you wanted to, I really wouldn't mind, so... Monica pulls Yuri into a short embrace. You're so gentle, and I love when you communicate your feelings. I feel lucky to get to see that side of you, and I'm sure Natsuki will too. Nice, positive encouragement. Monica's a pro. Oh my god, Yuri, you fucking loser. Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to write her a letter. It's like she's some kind of like 18th century like upper class aristocrat, like thinking, oh gosh, Tiffany's never going to forgive me for this. I must make a formal apology at once. I'm going to write her a letter. Oh, a letter? What a great idea. Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. That's a valid point. Write her a poem. It's a literature club. Get it? Poetry? Yeah, that'd be pretty big, right? I always let my feelings get the best of me, and I forget to say all the important things and say things I don't mean. Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. Yuri's face hardens with determination. It's not the only thing that's hardening. Alright. I'll cut it up. People don't naturally gravitate towards me like they do for you and Sayori. Actually, I can find myself gravitating straight into you. I'm gonna go right through you. I'm sorry, I'll stop with the immature jokes. My personality just isn't suited for that, and I wouldn't want it to be. But something I've learned is that friendships don't always just magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I would never have seen myself making friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposite in a lot of ways. But I'm friends with her because she puts so much effort into understanding me so that we can get along. I think it was the same with you. You both gave me a lot of time and patience, and I wonder if she feels the same way. Natsuki? Yuri nods. I always thought that if I wanted to make more friends, I had to be somebody that I'm not. Then there's a type of person or a magical formula I have to follow in order to make someone like me. And that's just me to think that. Always so occupied with myself that I fail to understand other people. Yuri shakes her head. Friendship happens when you think about the other person. When you offer time and effort to understand them and respect them and trust that they also want to be a good person. God damn! Accurate. Very accurate. Good advice here, actually. I don't know about you guys, but I think the game's just trying to give us all advice. This is pretty good. Oh, bro, hugs around. Yuri detects finds herself sophisticated. Yeah. Yuri's oh so sophisticated. That's what I learned through my observations at the literature club. Observations? Monica is caught by surprise. Yuri has always kept to herself so much that it's so unusual to hear her suddenly talking about the club like this. She's been watching the whole time. All those stories where she wasn't in it, she was watching from the shadows. But Yuri gently smiles to herself. You always let me listen to your thoughts about people. Sayori too. And it makes me happy because I learn a lot of things. That's so sweet. I had no idea it meant that much to you. Monica never thought much of it, but in the past few weeks, Yuri always seemed to be especially attentive when it came to the problems and concerns of others. Always wanting to listen and learn more about her friends in the club. So there we go. Nice CG background there. I don't know if that's new. But yeah. It's true. Sayori and Monica are naturally more comfortable with other people and can more easily work through situations of conflict. But that doesn't make them better people. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses and the capacity... Who is speaking right now? Everyone has strengths and weaknesses and the capacity to improve. And the first step towards improving oneself is reflection and self-awareness. My camera's off center. It's something that Yuri never gave herself enough credit for, but that Monica can recognize as an incredible trait. And with that, her confidence in the club is restored. I think there's a narrator character or something. I don't know who that is. Anyway. A very shy girl with long, pretty hair is wandering the bustling lunchtime hallways, her fists pressed into her collarbone. I don't know what this is, but she does do it. You think it would make it a little bit hard to breathe, but yeah. When she finds the literature club president's classroom, she stands at the door, glancing all around her before peering inside. Monica is sitting and chatting with a group of unknown friends. Yeah, as expected. This was a bad idea after all. Suddenly, Monica glances towards the door, making the girl panic and duck out of sight. Before she can regain composure and decide for sure to leave, the classroom door gently opens. Yuri, what a surprise to see you during lunch. Yuri squeaks a response. Please help me. Please help me. Please, Monica. I'm dying. Please help me. What? Is everything okay? Yuri shakes her head. I don't know how to write letters. Ah! No, Yuri, please, no, calm down. Ah! Ah! Thank goodness, I thought there was some kind of emergency. Yuri's just over there, just like... Monica briefly glances over her shoulder at her other friends. Do you want some help? We can go find an empty classroom or something. That's okay. I feel bad taking you away from your friends. It's totally fine, I promise. We really weren't doing anything. One sec. Monica trots back into her classroom, says something like, I gotta go, to her friends, and grabs a pen off her desk while returning to Yuri. Okay, let's find somewhere quiet. Yuri nods and follows Monica as the two of them set off. How are you today? Huh? Me? Well, yes. Oh gosh, sorry, I was just caught off guard. I'm doing well today, just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. How come? Oh, I don't know. I think I just get easily distracted. I get really sucked into things and start neglecting time. Mood. I'm thinking about time constantly. I'm always thinking, what am I going to be doing in the next hour? What am I going to be doing in the next hour? What's happening today? What's on the list? The only way to live without losing time. Me too, I do that too. Haha. Hey, this classroom is empty. Let's go in here. After peering inside, Monica opens the classroom door and the two of them enter. Yuri's moment of relaxation ends. She watches as Monica pulls two chairs up to the same desk, then obeys as Monica beckons her to take a seat. She stares down at the empty desk. You nervous? I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can go on to something else. Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. I need to take initiative. Gosh, you must be very determined. I know how hard it is to step out of your comfort zone. I'll be sure to encourage you. Yuri pushes through her anxiety and grabs a handful of lined paper from her notebook. Then she picks up her pen. Hey, new CG, let's go! Look at this, it looks so different. They look different, man. I don't know what it is. Like the facial expressions. Wait, Yuri's left-handed? Funny fun fact. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat. Yuri's left-handed, apparently. I mean, whatever. That's completely inconsequential, but I had no idea. Something looks different, and I can't put my finger on it. It's just weird seeing them at, like, any angle that isn't, like, the usual, like, stills. But yeah, there we go. She looks so depressed. She's like... Anyway. Yeah. Now I don't have to worry about bumping your arm. Monica playfully rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. Sorry, I'm just being silly, I guess. Anyway, how about we start by listing the different things you want to say to her? Yuri thinks. I feel embarrassed all of a sudden. Oh, it's okay. How about some of the things you said to me yesterday? But, never mind, I guess I'll try. Monica thinks for a Yuri thinks for a moment longer, her tension evident. Then she writes the word, reflection. Reflection. This is about my reflection on our behavior. This is about my reflection on our behavior. The key question is why we act like this towards each other, but have been able to separately be friends with Sayori and Monica. That's me. Yes, it is. That's me. Yes, it is. They both look so focused right now. So, Yuri thinks, I've been able to befriend the two of you because you've taken the time to understand my needs and respect my interests. The same goes for Natsuki too. We started off as pretty hostile to each other because I was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. I want to do that too. So what kind of things do you want to do? Look guys, it's changing. Yuri's looking at Monica now. Go on to the page, now she's looking at Monica. Are you off to the left, you're a righty man. Man, you don't know this? I'm right-handed. I'm not. I'm right-handed. I'm with the majority. You know, when I'm... sometimes I use my left, but... Wait. Oh, we're talking about writing? Oh, right-handed. Oh, it's never gonna get old. I want to do the same things for her that I like to receive. I like it when people respond positively to the things I talk about and not just brush me off. I like it when my feelings are taken seriously, and I like when you and Sayori trust that I want to be a good person, even when I'm not doing a good job at it. Let's write those things down. Okay. Yuri writes some things down. I think the most important thing to remember here is that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable, so we should make sure that the letter puts her first. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I think first you have to make sure that they know you're ready to respect them and listen to them, and admit the things that you feel you could do better. Then finally, you ask for what you'd like in return. How does that sound for a structure? It'll be 3 paragraphs, one for each of those points. I like that. Hey, she's smiling! Matthew, we didn't need to know that. I was joking. I'm not serious. You think I can pay attention to that while I'm, like, zoned in on the, yeah, no, I'm just having a laugh. Look at that. Imagine actually masturbating regularly. Cringe. My thoughts were so disorganized, I had no idea how to come up with any kind of structure. You're so amazing at these things. Oh, stop. Oh, you. Don't just mention Monica. Oh, you. God damn. Why is Yuri looking so flirty right now, though? Like The Sims? I don't know what it is, but... Oh, stop. You've done so much more than I have, you know? You spent so much time reflecting and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. I think it's just that they're uncomfortably close together. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper, so I think you're the amazing one. Monica gives Yuri's hand a quick squeeze, but as she lets go, she's caught by surprise when Yuri curls her fingers to hook Monica's hand in place, and then she shoves it in her mouth like everyone else has been doing. Yuri, Natsuki, protagonist, we've all just been shoving the fingers in our mouth, just I'm pretty sure in this world, that's just how people greet each other now. Moving on, this artwork is fabulous. It is. I love the lighting. Look at the background. I'm really distracted by that window on the right side. Right? Yeah. DJ's left-handed? I did not DJ. No, wait, who here is left-handed? Oh, that's cool. You're part of the minority paper. Yesterday, you told me something that I'm thinking about a lot. What was that? The thing about how feelings aren't right or wrong, and that they're just a state of being that we need to come to terms with. It made me think about how a person's behavior isn't always just how they decide to be. It's also made up of their past experiences and their insecurities. I think that helps me see other people as actual people, rather than insignificant side characters who are out to get me somehow. Is that how you felt about Natsuki? Yuri nods. But in reality, everyone is always trying their best, and everyone wants to be happy. Monika peers over Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it in closer, partially covering it with her arm. Haha, I have to be able to read it to help out, you know. It's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now after being able to talk to you about it. Now that I'm actually putting it on paper, I've realized I really prefer others not to read it. Yuri laughs softly to herself, a rare expression. I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage. But it's also been so wonderful talking about this. I mean, I always thought you were really smart, but Yuri smiles. I will always be terrible at these things. People are just so incomprehensible to me. I'll never get the hang of being one. But listening to you has really helped me make sense of some things. So don't call it damage, please. Monika gives Yuri a gentle smile. Kiss already! Dude, the facial expression. I love the way the facial expression shifts. It's cool. I can't believe I believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks, and all I got was real friends who value me. Is that a joke? Of course it is. I still can't wait. I still can't tell with you. Sorry. No, I love it. Please never change. As you wished. Yuri's just like, okay. Yuri glances at the clock. We're almost out of time. No, I'm saying chat, I thought we did. We're almost out of time. We'll be able to finish before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club the same day that Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy. I can give it to her instead if you'd like. Yuri nods. As long as you promise not to read it. Of course, I promise. Thank you. Monika read it. Yuri exhales and the two stand up. I'll message you when it's ready. Monika nods. Good luck. I'm here if you need me. Yuri, whatever the name is, returns a nod. The two depart. I think this is going to lead into yeah, that's the end. Because I think this is actually, the last two side stories are all one narrative. So self-love is the next story, and we will be covering that in the next stream. Guys, I've been doing this for about 2.5 hours. I am going to finish now. Hey, we unlocked a new image. What is this? Acquisition procedure. Finish the side story Reflection 2. Look at the background. It's like it's a Yuri wallpaper. You've got tea bags, books, tea, flowers. That's cool. And, wait, I just realized, so there's one each of these. Sayori's was the one with the post-it notes, probably the best one. Let's get the pan, that was boring. Yuri's, like, dropping papers everywhere. Damn. And you've got the Monika one, where she's just kind of, like, sitting here with a coffee and a notebook, thinking, dude, this is cool, it says the wallpaper. I just love the dynamics of it. Like, I know the long hair is ridiculous, but it really feels like she's moving. And the paper as well. Look at those curves. On the paper. On the paper, guys, the paper. I mean her legs, though. Still shiny as ever. Made of plastic. Guys, there's a new email. We're going to end the stream with the new email. Let me just get, what new... Let's go with this one. New email. Guys, we're getting more lore. Rhea Vought side stories. And this has been sent on... Wait, 12/8? Wait, that's before. What the heck? Wait, I can't remember if that's the month of the day, because the Americans, like, reverse it. Right, no, it says it here. December 9th, 2019, December 8th, 2019. So this was the day before the email from Ive Laster. Rhea Vought says to the group, thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so delicately hide Monika's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. What? Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here and there that differ a little bit from those in VM1, even trivial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect from some of Monika's more fundamental changes, or is it the result of her messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experiment, or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have, what, like 5 different universes in total? With 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monika, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality they all are, as real as ours is anyway. Oh my god. Guys, I'm crying. I don't know why tears are in my eyes right now. Oh my god. This is the new story. This is the new game. Some group, the Metaverse Enterprise, some group in universe has researched DDLC, except in this story, Monica is an actual artificial intelligence who is self-aware, and they are creating simulations, and Monica is creating simulations for whatever reason. These are all different universes. There are slight inconsistencies between these stories and between the original. I always thought, I was saying before how much more fleshed out the characters are in these stories and how they almost seem incompatible because you've got conflicts happening in the first game that don't make sense to be happening after the resolutions in these stories. It's because they're different universes. These are all different stories, different parallel timelines. They're all real as we are. Is it like a meta? Are the Metaverse Corporation aware that they are also just in a video game? This is mind-blowing. VM. What does VM stand for? We don't know. I think VM1 is referring to the original DDLC. But VM2, or at least the other VMs, are the side stories. This is the administrator, the system administrator. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so delicately hide Monica's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Monica has the ability to cut off their ability to monitor and like scan the simulation they've created, but they've had to hide it from her because if she found out, she would be able to stop. What the hell? This is the true story of DDLC Plus, guys. Cut the music! Cut the music! Like, we've been looking at all these great in-universe, if you will, stories, and I've been really enjoying seeing the characters develop and all of the different lessons learned. The side stories are far superior to the original, but, like, there's layers. You've got the original DDLC, you've got the side stories which expand on that, and then outside of that, you've got DDLC Plus with the Metaverse Corp, and then outside of that, you've got the real world, us here playing it, unless that's also inside the Metaverse story. What the hell? There's no appropriate song for this moment. I don't even, like... Oh my god. Rhea. That is a name that has been mentioned before. Where was that name mentioned? No, it was somewhere else. It was the internal folders where the good stuff is. Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail service so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline till then. So Paula, Rhea, and Root are involved in some kind of conspiracy? Rhea is the system admin, so who are the higher-ups? What? This is insane. I actually don't even know what to say. This is blowing my mind. Now I can finally watch all those map pack theories. Most likely, I think I'm gonna 100% the game before I watch any spoilers. But look at the data collection. That's jumped up. We're on 63%. Guys, the end game is starting. Next episode, we're gonna look at the self-love story. After that, it's the beginning of the end. I'm mind blown. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share this with your friends. Once again, our curator on it is Livy Paget. Livy, you are the DDLC girl. Guys, go talk about your feelings and poems to Livy, or maybe just watch her videos because she's doing some really cool stuff with, you know, Crash Bandicoot, Five Nights at Freddy's, Star Wars video games, old and new. Very fun stuff, alright? The link will be in the description. Also, go support today's charity shout-out that I forgot to do earlier, WWF. These guys are working to support the environment, and they're doing all kinds all across the world. Wait, no, this isn't today's charity chat. Sorry, WWF. It's the Union of Concerned Scientists today. I forgot to update this. But guys, go check out the UCS. These guys are using science to make change happen all across the world. If you donate, it goes straight towards great campaigns. They're taking action on a mass scale and have been for a long time to combat climate change, develop sustainability, and not just purely eco-friendly stuff, but also to reduce the existential threat of nuclear war, to fight back on misinformation, to protect democracy, and advance racial and economic equality. These guys aren't just a scientific movement, they are a social movement. They are, you know, trying to support minorities. They are trying to ensure democracy is protected and reduce the threat of nuclear war. There's a lot of very interesting things to look at here. I thought they were against nuclear energy. That's right. Nuclear energy is very green. No, what isn't very green is nuclear war. But yeah, the game is obviously in the description. We'll see that as well. All my social media pages are there. We're closing on the end game, guys. This is it. Subscribe for hydration. Share the hashtag. Please share my channel. If you can get me to monetization this year, guys, I'll be eternally grateful, and I will reward you greatly. Alright, I'll talk about it more soon. I'm going to do a vlog, I think, but yeah. Oh my god, I keep mispronouncing your surname. Oh, it's cringe. Oh, like, bro. Livy, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I literally, it's ingrained in my mind. I'm such an idiot, man. I missed, like, a couple messages from you years ago, and it's been 2 years, and now you're just... Sorry. Yeats tissues, thank you. Doki Doki means Marvel's What If. Right? Guys, who's seen What If? Who's seen Squid Game, by the way? No, that's popular right now. I've actually started watching that. Somewhat ambidextrous. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go now, guys. But I will see you all very soon. I'm very excited for the next DDLC episodes, because it's gonna get crazy. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next time, stay hydrated.